Right, guys, back with another recap. Today's recap is of Friday the 14th. Today's recap is of my days today. Two trades I took today. Technically, I'm going to count as two. It's going to say on trade report three, but I've taken it as two because I had two trades that I entered with one lot at separate times, which I usually trade two lots. So I entered them two. I knew that was the whole plan beforehand. Um, and I had one more trade where I took three lots all at the same point. Now, how do I feel about today? Today was a very interesting day for me. This week in general has been quite an interesting week for me. I think yesterday I really fumbled it a bit, and I should have had quite a nice day yesterday. I think I should have had overall on this account so far probably about 3 days where should have had 20-point moves, and I've only had realistically probably two trades I think so far that have been over 10 points, maybe over 12 points we'll say. Um, which is not great, but it's not horrible as well. Obviously today my second trade that was a 15-point winner almost, and the other day or last Friday I believe, or the Friday before that I took a 15-point winner as well. Now obviously one was with one lot, one was with three lots, so the three lot one obviously is going to feel a lot nicer. Um, Obviously today we had two trades which were um, the first one was my idea was to enter one at around the 35-40 level. Got 37.5. That was fine by me. And then the other one I wanted to initially enter at 20. We didn't actually go down to me and tick me in. I don't believe at least until I wanted to get entered. I think at like 20 exactly or like 19 something, and I didn't get ticked in by about two ticks, and then it ripped straight out of it. And I entered one at 30 instead of just waiting. If I just got that entry there at 20, we did move all the way back up to 35. In theory, I would have been up at that point. What my entry would have been at 27. I probably would have been up. I would have been about almost $400. I probably would have took off. Maybe I would have. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. But that's how I feel about the trade right now, and how I felt at the time. Um, I took. I sort of read the market, reread the market. I was a bit. I don't want to say I was tilted because I wasn't really tilted. I was more sort of flustered because I was like, okay, I had to give myself a minute to sort of debrief, especially. I mean, towards the end of the trade, I knew I was probably gonna get stopped out, so I just sort of got up, walked around, and gave it a sort of minute to chill and think about what's happening. I'm like, look, the risk is not that bad on this trade. My red trade was not that bad of a trade. My risk was a lot higher than I would have liked it to be because if I just entered how I wanted to, I would have risked a whole $200 less in reality, at least $200 less, um, which is a bit annoying, but it's one of them. Uh, I also put my stop too low on this trade. Instead of putting it at where I initially wanted to about 18, 19, I put it at 16. So I ended up taking off about 4 points below where I wanted to take off. So that's another 4 points I gave back. I entered too high. Realistically wise, I probably should have only lost about 4 points. So that's $200, we'll say, almost $180. Plus the extra, I probably should have only lost on this trade about $300, $350, maybe 400 absolute tops. So it's one of them where I probably managed to trade a bit poorly in that respect. Instead, I lost 700 and 15, which is not the most ideal, but I can live with that. I then had a next trade that I reevaluated the market, saw what ES was doing, saw what ES was doing. The issue is that I didn't really read ES well enough. I read Nasdaq quite well, I felt like, but not ES. And ES was doing a completely different thing. And sometimes you have to listen to the ES and not the Nasdaq. Today was one of them days. The Nasdaq wanted to go up. The ES didn't. The ES now wants to go up. Look at the market now. Nasdaq doesn't really want to go up as much anymore. Sometimes you just got to listen to the ES. The Nasdaq, the ES I wanted to really go down, especially it was dumping at the end. I got in. I took a 15-point short off the 15 level. It was a ask order. Couldn't have got any really better of an entry. Maybe it's 2 points higher. I guess that would have been nice, but it's one of them. And then I entered with three lots. Took my three lots, and yeah, took my take profit, got my take profit, and called it there for the day. I was up I'm up now $133 on the day. So we've given ourselves a nice end to the week, I guess. Not my best trading this week, I'll be honest. I think Tuesday, I believe it was. When I did my gold trade. I quite liked that. I thought that was a good trade. I actually really liked that. Yesterday, not a good trade at all, and today, again, not great trading. And it sort of reflects, I guess, on how I feel. But I feel okay now. I feel like today I did reread the market well and at least ended the week on a green trade and a good trade. Um, Quite quick thinking with what I was thinking, and I think that's what I need to do a bit more of. Um, because I think at the minute I'm being too scared and too patient with trades. I think I'm sitting there and worrying too much about getting a good entry and too much about how much I'm risking. Sometimes I've just got to take the trade. I'm going to risk sometimes maybe $100, $200 more than I want to, and that's okay. Sometimes, that trade will go and I can get, maybe I can take one lot off at one point and take another lot off 10 points higher and we get both fills quite quickly. I can do stuff like that. I need to sort of loosen up a bit, I think, with how I'm trading because I think I'm trading too scared at this moment. At least the last probably 3 weeks I've been trading too scared. Um, Now obviously it's not been doing too bad trading scared. I'm still like in profit over those last 3-4 weeks. But I'm not overall profit on the account obviously because I had that horrible day at the start. I'm hoping that next week I can sort of chill out, take my trades, take trading how I should be trading, and go from that because I feel like I am trading well and I have the right ideas. Like yesterday, I had the right idea completely, and yesterday I should have, in theory, in my opinion, yesterday I should have sat there and took at least a 15-point win yesterday. At least 15 points, probably more like 20, 25 points. And I really fumbled it really hard. That was probably the worst I've ever felt like I've fumbled about a big day. Not even a big day, but a profit day. Which obviously would have put me in a really, really nice position if I took so I took $600 yesterday. Would have put me in a really, really nice position, really green on the account. Today I would have had a lot less sort of want to go on and trade. I may only have traded one lot the whole day anyway if I'd done that, something like that. But can't win them all. You can't win them all at all. I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully everyone else had a good week of trading. And all being well, we'll be back on Monday or Tuesday. We'll give or take, maybe one day next week at least, with some more trading and recaps. Okay, I'll see you guys then. So.